That is absolutely exquisite.
Vernice merchants know how to turn a profit.
So today I'm gonna start with a boss rush since I got a ticket earlier. From the guild store. Haven't actually tried a boss rush before, so I wouldn't know what it's like.
Do you require assistance?
I just know it's located over next to the cube. I wonder.
You'll regret it if you don't take me along.
In a boss rush, you must.
We've got a proven track record. Take us with you.
Can't actually do that at the moment. Then I wonder what the token's for. Hall of Silence. That's Chaos Dungeon. Drop. I guess I'll do that later.
Behold, the beard of Legoros.
What is Hall of Silence anyway?
It was an intense battle. I cut it down as soon as it leaped at me. This beard is the proof.
You really defeated Legoros.
I had the wrong name. It's a Lake Cube. I guess I can try that. Gives me some reason to get some currency. Can't even enter that. I still don't even know what the token's for. Guess I need to actually finish main story before I can even do the boss rush. Or right. Abyssal right on me.
Behold, the beard of Legoros.
Wow, you really got one?
It wasn't.
I guess I'll do something else. Hello. Just doing some instances to get some outs first, and then I'm gonna do some main story. What are you up to? Just trying to push some ults up to tier 2. Gunsling is about 20 item levels away. Takes a bit to gear them. At least there's plenty of ways to get resources anyway. Since usually I go and do island quests to get some mats. Yeah, usually since there's not much tier 3 content out at the moment. We're still missing a lot compared to Korea. I just prefer to push some ults up so I can actually farm the mats. Although next week they're supposed to add more stuff to get the mats to upgrade the gear. I think it was listed on the 21st. On the website it listed. So it should make it easier to get higher in tier 3 to do the content. Yeah, it's hard to say how much the price will drop come Monday's patch. Hopefully they give it a decent amount for the drops. Been also working on Island Souls. I'm at 41 at the moment. So usually after dailies and stuff, I usually work on the collectibles. And I also farm cards as well, just for the passive book bonuses. But yeah, the market's been insane on tier 3 mats because everyone's pushing for the 1370 content. think most of my time's been going towards the collecting those Makoko seeds. We're already up to 854. Need to get up to 1200 so I can get all the collectibles and rewards. So after I finish the dailies, I'll go and work on some more story to push my Sorceress further.
Behold, the beard of Legoros. Wow, you really got one?
It was an intense battle. I cut it down as soon as it leaped at me. This beard is proof.
I prefer using the major HP potions over the other ones since they don't usually take that much damage.
Behold, the beard of Legoros.
Don't really find the need of getting the epic ones at the moment. Where was I going? The Guardian Rights. Might do Coventus today. Not sure what this one's like since I haven't done it yet. Think I understand. I should really be careful on this. Yeah, they are. The first ones in the tiers are actually easier from what I've seen. Yeah. Just as long as they keep dodging, and it depends on how much DPS they have also to get it done in the timer. But still, usually for some of the content, plenty of people gives up early for some reason. Like one of the instances had a group disband on it when there was only 20% left, because it tells you pretty much how much is left when it finishes. But yeah, they did give up that time. Oh well. It's not like it's really that hard to dodge the abilities if you know it's coming. Because half the time there's markers on the ground to actually see where he's landing. I might go back to an earlier one and try and get the cards which I was working on. Since I'm still missing some. Yeah, they are telegraphed. Because some people, even if they see it coming, they don't move out of the way. Like the last attempt, they pretty much had a few deaths, is why they gave up. They used all the life stuff early, somehow. How far do you usually get on the higher bosses when you try to grasp the HP and the mechanics? Do you manage to kill them, or still a bit off? Like, is there usually much HP left over? %35% is pretty decent. It just depends on the class, really. I think some classes can solo the bosses. Yeah, pretty much. even in the low-level Guardians had people use up all the lives. You know, in the first tier, for example. I don't know how though, since there's not really that many mechanics in the first tier. The first level of Guardian raids. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't mind actually helping them clear the content. Even if they aren't able to grasp some of the mechanics. Just as long as they don't disband the fight straight away. Not everything's space roll anyway. The first one I only tried soloing it about probably 60 item levels above, since I was smashing that one out just for the cards. Well, I got the card about the think about the knife kill. But it's always fun to try to see what you can solo and what you can't. Yeah, but that's the same for the Abyssal dungeons as well, where you had to grab the orbs, otherwise you got too many stacks and kill the group. Some people got that mechanic wrong as well. Usually I have already a couple of the mechanics for the Abyssal dungeons first before I go in there. Probably could even do it with two of the full in the group. Depending on if the other two dies or not. But still, it takes some practice to be able to get all the mechanics. Was that with movement speed buffs? Oh, I see. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was with the movement speed buffs or not. Yeah, some of the mechanics is a bit tight, or it would be if with less people. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because you really gotta use mobility on some of the fights. Yeah, it really does. It's a lot easier to dodge on Gunslinger. With all the jumping around it does. What is it, quick step or something it does? I know it has a few abilities for mobility. What class are you playing now, or what are you leveling or gearing? Or just playing Gunslinger? What about for alts? Okay, I wasn't sure. Alts does help a bit with collecting mats. A easy way to make money anyway. What level is your stronghold now? I think mine's still at 25. And I presume you mean the painting buffs, etc. There's some cheap recipes from the traders if you able to get it, which only uses silver and a couple of timber and iron. But the problem is the stronghold energy when you rush experience. Is there any buffs in particular that you're after? Or stronghold bonuses? Not bad. At least those buffs doesn't require stronghold level. I think it only requires your highest character to actually hit the item levels to unlock the buffs. How many holds are you hoping to get to 1100 anyway? It should help with gearing your main up. Decent amount. Not bad. I still want to try some of the new classes whenever they get added to this version. Like Artist, for example. Should be alright for support. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. High level WoW took a long time because you had to focus on gearing, then buying flask, etc. And sometimes the raid went for hours as well. Then you needed to put time in for to unlock the reps, etc. to be able to do the raids. Or buy the best gear anyway. Yeah, it can be done with balance, this can. Yeah. Plus some of those PvP gear was actually quite decent for raiding. Or helped to get into the raids. Since it was better than the dungeon gear. But keystones always took a while since your key kept upgrading every time you passed at it. From what I remembered. But usually I just try to aim for one key up to the max reward, then left it there instead of keep farming the keystone dungeons. But when I played WoW, I had to put a lot of hours in it a day to actually keep up with everyone. Before PvP, no PvP, I had kept doing ranked for the gear. Battlegrounds wasn't really worth it since every time you queued for it, you usually always lose the random battlegrounds. Yeah. Praise ranked. Alright. Hope you have fun. I'll be up for a couple more hours still before I go to bed. I think I'm going to work on some story for a bit on the Sorceress to unlock some of the higher content. Need to do some report as well. I still need to do some gathering as well, but I usually do that in the mornings. To use up the work energy, or trade skill energy, whichever one you want to call it. Yeah, I'm usually on every day streaming around this time anyway. Hope you have a nice night. Since it would be getting late there. So after I finish this, I'll go and work on some story again. Yeah, I messed up with the weeklies. I should have took them before I even did the daily. But oh well. I have till Thursday to finish them. Let's see, where is it?
Have you found anything out?
Should be able to get this one to trusted. Easy 200 gold. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be any other mets put in there. Before I do this story, I have to go by the strongholds for a moment to do some dispatches.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
I have 4,900.
We may have worked too hard. Action energy might be low, so please keep an eye on it.
We're out of energy. We'll have to stop what we're doing for a while.
May as well go and see what the visiting merchant has to sell. Seeing as we need at least 2k more rep with the panda to get his island soul.
This place has great scenery. Take your time. I want to stay as long as possible.
How much do I need? So at least 1,000.
This place has great scenery. Take your time. I want to stay as long as possible.
Still not enough, eh? So I need another 1k of rep items. Wonder where this quest is. Okay, that one's yawn. Scraplands. I'll go by Torchridge and do some report.
They say a junk shop's opening where the Epron office. Treasurer Sasha's from
The
Tokyo.
treasurer
I
isn't
shall
siding with the technology.
cherish him forever.
I'll probably go to the scrapland first and do the quest, since it'll probably take me back to Stern. So there's no point really rushing the report there. Took you long enough. Why didn't you contact me earlier? I found some familiar tracks. Familiar tracks? I thought you went to Riza Falls. Oh. You're talking about your friend, the one you told me about in Shisha, right? I knew it. You had that look on your face. Well, I also think about the day, or the time, the day I lost Ronika. The culprits of the Apex incident wouldn't stop following us, so I gave a stealth potion to Ronika, and wrongs can be righted, yes. Because of my terrible formula, because of my arrogance, Ronika changed. But if I find her, maybe I could change her back to her old self. Ronika's signal were last picked up at this airship crash site. Let's split up and look for her. Enter the password. Incorrect password. Access granted. What would you like to find? Check the censored search history. Verdity is a high security keyword and only partial information can be listed. Regenerate, reuse, evolution, conversion, modification, design. No more search results found. What about the arcade PV augmentation? It's a high security keyword and only partial information can be listed. Dump, experiment, vanity, conversion, augmentation, low price, enhancement, error code. No answer. Access restricted, target error. Terminating search, cannot search any further. Now back to ending. This memory chip. If this really belongs to Veronica, she has to have done something to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. I knew it. If you tried to read the memory chip without any precautions, it would have deleted its data. I'll decode its encryption in the meantime. Insert it in the restoration device, will you? Done. Enter the password into the restoration device. The coordinates in stone seems to match the underground market. I'll check there. You check Tortridge. I'll give you the RKPV augmentation arts box I've got. If you find anything suspicious, compare it to those. Let me know when you're done with your investigation.
They say a junk shop's opening where the Equine office used to be.
Dangerous.
Treasurer Sasha's from
The treasurer isn't siding with the tech.
Cherish him forever.
Wonder who I'm seeing here. Hey, the report empathy. This is the state of art high performance part. The magic application method used in the diagram is interesting too. You must have taken a lot of effort to make this work. But what? Its code isn't stable enough to support its performance. If you're lucky, it could make you become instantly strong without any side effects. But if your body isn't strong enough to handle it, would it cause trouble? No terrible results. Possibly even death. It's too dangerous for anyone to mess with. Is what you told Orny true? Actually, I've seen something similar to the box in the Ryzen orphanage. The boxes were recently donated to the orphanage, and this kid, Eben, said he liked them and took one with him. Please check if the children were exposed to those dangerous parts.
Royal guards, regulators, they're all the same.
Now is the time to unite against the demons.
Understood,
Where
Captain.
were they when we needed them?
That box.
I'm Viltry.
Was her name Veronica? Rosany? Anyway, this pretty lady brought it to us. This guy I know, he used it and became awesome. I can become awesome too if I use it right. Inspector, please stop even. The guy who used the part from the lady is all weird now. I knew it was too dangerous to use just any part. Please take them with you. Why, the inspector is taking the box away. I was gonna become stronger with it. Inspector, you're already strong, you don't need to give it back. Why can't I use it? The people at the refuse dump use them too. Oh, so it's just that song.
When will those rookies from Stern leave?
Gee, I used it. Yes, I did. Finally, I've got a chance. Giggling, he averts his eyes. Collectible. That'll last, I already have it. Augmentation parts, why do you need them? You don't look like a psychic. You'd better not do anything stupid. Tortridge is backwards, Slum. It's not every day that someone decides to do something nice for us, and I'm not gonna let strangers take it away from us. Who's someone you're talking about? An orange-haired woman. I don't know her name. At first, she came with some others wearing white gowns and then started showing up by herself. I don't care if she's a researcher or not. What matters is that the thing here is very useful. Performs incredibly well. And above all, it's dirt cheap. She's a real philanthropist. Well, I've heard some people died because of it, but that's just their bad luck. To us people living in the desolate Tortridge, this is a godsend. Quickly repair.
Now is the time to unite against the demons.
A body augmentation part that's been circulated in Tortridge. You must be talking about the arcade PV. I've heard it restores health to the ill and grants strength to the weak. Why are you asking? The orange-haired woman with the body augmentation parts an hour. She's been coming alone lately, right? I've seen her. Frankly, I feel dubious about the parts she brings. Some people may have benefited from them, but more people have disappeared or died all of a sudden. She might have been giving us her parts out of kindness of her heart, but it's made people take sometimes fatal risk to become strong. I don't think that's right. Come to the wilderness area in Tortridge. Hmm.
Royal guards, regulators, they're all the same.
What that was. I don't remember. Is there actually a wildlife area in this place? While investigating in Stern, I found out these people were the source of the boxes. By the way I found them, they were already dead. Are they researchers that the Parliament is looking for? Seems so. Are you sure these are them? Ronica. Then what happened to Ronica? Did she... She can't have done this. No, she can't. Elisa is confused. I'd better go check the train tickets while Elisa collects her thoughts. I wonder where I clicked those from.
Patrol is all clear.
Hello, let me check your ticket. 3 tickets to Stone. Confirmed. A record shows that you made a reservation for a regular freight ship. Would you like to extend your reservation? Excuse me? The owner of these passes are on the missing person list, but their train tickets were used not long ago. Here I even have a record of some cargo moved from a nearby island under their names. Before I go there, I'm going to go to the Stern to do the reputation on this.
Is Verdant here at risk?
Welcome.
to the facility X301. I know what we're doing here. Look for an acre. But the question is Veronica actually here? Who are you? How did you find this place? I'm an Inspector Anchor. You're under arrest. Under what charges? What kind of evidence do you have on me? Illegal. Are you basing it on what the lazy parliament decided? What the parliament has decided is not law. It's an excuse to protect its vested interests. The people who died during the Apex incident died not because of an absence of law, they died because they were weak. Elisa? How do you know Elisa? Elisa followed you all the time. That foolish girl. But she to understand me too. Power to the weak, punishment for the evil. That's the world we dreamed about together since we were in the orphanage. No one can ruin our dream like nothing can stop the manufacturing machine. Let's see what this bomb can do, shall we? Time to call Elisa. What happened? Did you find Veronica? I found her, but she vanished. Why didn't you stop, Veronica? This is not working. I'm going to go talk to Veronica myself. but right now, Ronica is being held by the Parliament. Please stop the manufacturing machines on this island. I'm hoping that the few illegal body augmentation parts that are made, the lighter her punishment. Ronica has a habit of leaving conversion values for her designs as random variables inserted in amorphous circuitry, and the machine will stop working. Do we actually have to go in there? Yep, okay. And the only way to get in there is to do the daily quest. So this quest just gets painful and painful. I already got the island soul from here as well. So we need 1,000 power batteries. They're past halfway now. So just 333 more till I can get the entrance ticket to go in there to kill that robot, which we need to actually finish the quest. It's 170 left. Now to quickly end in, then we'll go into the facility 301. I only need to do it once. Area 7. Should be all the way in the back. So that removed the barrier. Now I can just defeat the boss. Looks like gorilla. Where do we insert it? Oh, back here again. I'm gonna have a look at some. They're missing 7. So off to half and time again. Yeah, to head to Bastion.
Is Verdant here at risk?
Welcome.
You're here.
Okay. I've just found where the main culprit of the case is. The body augmentation part you found helped. New researcher, Ronika. I can't believe she was the main culprit. I saw her name in a report. A victim of the Apex incident became a perpetrator of another crime. Whatever her reason is, we can't let her continue to harm others. We must stop her from manufacturing more parts and retrieve the vanity blueprints from her. I've sent out the regulators to arrest Ronika. I'll appreciate if you can also go to the scrap plants.
What's going on? Drug runners are rampant nowadays.
43 seconds to buy.
Drug runners are rampant nowadays.
Inspector, the suspect has headed for the Magic Relay station, where regulators are following the suspect. Please join our chase. Tell the engineers to stop the magic supply to the dynamo right away. Inspector, you came. The suspect has run into the dynamo core. More reinforcements will arrive soon. Let's not let the suspect get away. Inspector, that way. The suspect sneaked out of the passageway on the right side of the dynamo core. It leads to a dead end. We have her now.
Never ends. Cut one wrong wire and all. Is this what justice looks like to you? Turning a deaf ear to the cries of the sick? Turning a blind eye to the weak and the suffering? and you have the gall to make proclamations about laws and procedures? There is no rain in the desert. If you want to grow a garden in this barren land, you have to water it with tears and blood. Some people believe I'm foolish for thinking this way.
Looks like it's gonna blow up the area.
And that's why they'll be buried in the sandstorm.
Can't believe the suspect blew herself up. I'm sorry, we should have suspected something like this. But we had no to protect the civilian who barged into the site. Ah, where's the civilian? I saw her leaving in the direction of the airship crash site. Inspector, where are you going? I met Veronica. I met her, but I couldn't stop her. I let my arrogance get the best of me again. I thought she'd listen to me at least. But she's no longer the Veronica I knew. I couldn't persuade her, or even follow her. Why did you disguise yourself again? I'm going to leave after tea. I came back to see Veronica, and she's not here anymore. She's not anywhere else either. Out of the weak, punishment to the evil. I thought Veronica and I had this same dream. When did we go separate ways? Foolish Veronica. Do me a favor, there's something I left in the Ryzen orphanage. Could you take care of it for me?
They say a junk shop's opening where the Equine
Evolution
office used
can't
to
go
be.
unchecked.
Rupich made quite a fortune, huh?
Treasurer Sasha's from Totridge too.
I shall cherish him.
Mother.
Royal guards,
Orphanage should be
regulators,
down here.
they're all the same.
Professor repair.
Now is the time to unite.
As for the whereabouts of her, we will follow you, Captain.
Nothing about Totri.
Inspector, look. I've got a module type body augmentation part. Did I at least give it to you? I think that was her name. She looked as if she was trying really hard not to cry. Maybe she was sad because she didn't want to give up something so valuable.
The headmaster here.
Because of the part the lady left, he even stopped messing with those strange boxes. Inspector, look, this is the most popular, the most expensive Bloody Muddy jewel in Stern. You're not going to take it away from me either, are you? What's that shiny thing in your pocket? No jacket.
I'm Viltry, the headmaster here.
Why do you look so sad? I miss a lot of people too. The girl who left the orphanage, my parents who left me. But I don't want to be sad all the time. It's sad that I don't know when I can meet them again. In the meantime, I made friends with the other good people.
Welcome.
You're here.
These, they're Vedentia's blueprints, and these, the diagrams for disassembling the illegal augmentation parts. I thought Veronica's death made it impossible to retrieve these. How did you find them? I see, so that happened. Thank you for bringing them to me. I'm grateful for your trust in me. I'll do my best to remedy the situation quickly.
You're here.
How are you? Thank you so much for your hard work this time. Bastion told me what happened. You don't have to hide how you feel. I can see it in your face. All of us, Bastion, and I have experienced the same regret as Elisa. I hope she recovers soon. Why don't you take a trip somewhere? I think it's not a bad idea to reminiscence about the past when the present is too tough. You said you have good memories of your friend in the Terra. Why don't you go vacation there for a while?
You're here.
Don't have any easy way to get there. So I'll just teleport over to my ship, then exit the ship and use the echelon. Wrong thing. Oh, there he is. Seems no one else is coming to later. Let's just see. Things not. Can we talk for a second? It's been a while. This is no time for happy greetings. That rookie has caused trouble again. What happened? This time it's so big that it can't be disrupted. Order in the seas. The problem is that young nobleman is completely oblivious about the storm that he caused, flapping his wings. If you want to know what it is, why don't you go ask him? But try not to get too angry with him. Wonder how many quests I got here. 6.
Have any letters to send?
Did you come to see cows? How may I help you? Why are you staring at me? Did you fall in love with me because of my excellent port management skills? Then you told me everything. Benya, you mean that pirate? What did he say to you? I caused trouble. Recently, is he talking about that agreement I made with the Venice Guild? Carpus? He doesn't know what he's talking about. I made sure the agreement was absolutely in our favour. I pored over it before I agreed to it. As the lord of the place, I have every right to. You said yesterday that you would discuss this with us first. How can you be irresponsible, Lord Morante? You did even talk to the butler, on about it. Worse still, you missed the critical article that Carpus slipped in before you signed. I'm sorry if you people in Udia upset about this, but the condition Carpus offered was so tempting. It said it's double the down payment if I decided right away. How could I resist that? Show me the agreement. Go, even if you can't trust me. Of course I rely on you a lot. This time, it's different. There's no problem with the agreement. Stay at cows. I didn't consult Anne, but still. Then you read it yourself. You'll see that there's no problem at all. Things not. This is serious. The Lord has given Carpus the exclusive distribution rights. If this agreement is released, It'll be the end of other traders like us. We can't compete with someone who doesn't have to pay custom duties. Carpus will sway the prices at the port too. Just the thought of it sends chills down my spine. At least you're here to solve the problem since not the fall. I mean, Lord Moronto is so lucky. Please meet Glacier and negotiate with him. Ah, so how did it go? Downstairs, anxiously. Uh, uh, This can't be happening. What should I do? The merchant already took off to the capital. I must stop him. But how? Maybe I should report to His Majesty first. Wait, Chickenhold, help me. Can't you, please? I'm your close friend and rival. You're not going to turn your back on me, are you? Speak with Brian.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around Lutera.
Sure, these give a decent roster. Seems so. Came at the right time. I want to talk to you about a recent agreement that Lord Moronto signed. You already know. That makes things easier. I don't know what to do. It became valid the moment he signed it. If this was an internal matter, I would have annulled it with my royal rights, but since it's international, there's not much I can do about it. The best solution would be renegotiation. Fortunately for us, this merchant is still in the capital. I just don't know whom I should send for the deal. I can rest if you'd help me. The merchant named Glacier is staying in the gold velvet room. I'm so glad you're here right now. Thank you for doing this.
I have quite a bit to think about.
Have you heard how other continents are faring?
Of course I knew the royal family would send someone eventually. If it didn't, after agreeing to such a great deal for practically nothing, I would have been disappointed by the standards of the merchants. As you know, the pure white herbs, Atolite, are priceless war resources. I know very well that by trying to keep them all to myself, I'm inviting trouble. So do you know what I want? You're shrewd. I can give up the small clause in the agreement so long as I get what I want. Do you know about the Zagreus crystals? The Zagreus crystal stone referred to the mysterious crystal found only in the peak of Mount Zagreus, covered in the perpetual snow and silver sparkle emanating from its core. Anyone who looks at it can't help but be charmed. It's also a rare jewel that symbolized wealth and was difficult for even most nobles to get their hands on, let alone commoners. Well, that's when it could be purchased, even for me. I wouldn't even know if I could see 10 of them in a year. Either way, let's get to the point. 300 Zagreus crystal stones. With that many, I'll gladly give up the exclusive rights. That's way too much.
This round is tough. Very tough.
No way. Until you aren't 300 Zagreus crystals. Even 150 is too many. My strand is the only port in the Terra. The exclusive rights to distribute through the port means the exclusive rights to distribute throughout the continent. 300 crystals are nothing compared to that, don't you think? Think carefully, King's Knight. Give me a realistic number. I don't know. Then 250, that's final. 200 maybe. What a shame, I thought we spoke the same language. We speak the same language. It was nice talking to you. I've got to say, you're too good a businessman to be just a King's Knight. Come to Carpus. If you want to change your career, you'll always be welcomed. For now, I want 50 crystals as a down payment. Even if this is a private meeting, same trade rules apply. I'll be in as an Emporium. Come see me there when you have them. Wonder where I get these from. I can't believe we met here. How did your negotiation with Carpus go? Did that shrewd Carpus really agree to give up the exclusive rights? So you made it. Good job, King's Knight. What's wrong? What is has a condition? Fair enough. It would be foolish to give up such an amazing deal without anything in return. What does Carpus want? I see. Don't worry about it, King's Knight. Soldiers go around. Nothing's impossible in the Terra. Since they all are familiar with the mountain, they should be able to get at least 15 crystals. We can get the rest later. I'll report to His Majesty. We'll have some time before the soldiers come back. Count Sorceress. Remember what happened here before? Bahrain was attacked by assassins. Yes, because you, His Majesty, was safe. Every member of the scouts, until that guarded the outside of the fortress at the time, died. They were truly loyal soldiers of His Majesty. Every time I come by the domain, I make sure to visit their graves. Why don't you pay them a visit? They would be happy to see the King's Knight. Who do we talk to? Did you visit the graves? Many things happen. Losing someone you love is painful. I'm really sorry about what happened to the priest. That wasn't like me at all. Are you leaving now? The agent of Carpus is waiting for you in Ascent Emporium. If you're heading for the Layer Terrace, please be careful. Recently I've received reports about Burrows attacking the villages there. May glory be with you, King Knox. The 2 quests left, or 1 enough. Been a while. You came on behalf of the Litterers and King, I presume. We've been using the essence of illusion to purge the maddening energy that the demons left behind. The problem is that the humans from the nearby village keep taking all the elusive light herbs they see. If this continues, our young Purus will not grow up to be healthy. Okay, Court, the village chief, please talk to him. Of course. King's Knight, please hear me out. My village, Tamir, also suffered great damage from the demons. Most of all, our land is so contaminated that we can't farm anymore. We're making a little living selling elusive light herbs to peddlers. Please, elusive light herbs are our lifeblood right now. Please take pity on us. Why did you alert us so suddenly? Food is arriving from the capital. Oh, thank you so much, Kingston. Please tell the leaders of the Brewers that we will not trouble them further. Who knew you'd come? Did you come to talk about the elusive light herbs? I see. Things definitely have changed since the Regent. Go to my sister. Maybe we can trust you this time. I'm glad the problem has been sorted out, but there's another problem. Since you left, the maddening energy that's seeped into the place hasn't disappeared. It is contaminating our young. Could you purge us with the essence of illusion like you did before? When you're done, please return the essence to Fabrish. Thank you. Hello, purr. The essence of illusion you met, Her Majesty. Per, gotta give it to her safely. By the way, Per, where's the priestess? Why wouldn't she come back, Per? They went far away, Per. They said they'd play with me again, Per. I amended the agreement as promised. At the Lord of Wavestrand port looks like he's desperate to distinguish himself. I mentioned some uncharted island, and he jumped at it without any hesitation. Since we're partners now, I'd like to give him a piece of advice. Please tell him that nothing in the world is free, and that he shouldn't trust others so readily, no matter how tempting their offers are. Anyway, I hope we meet again. Goodbye now.
Have any letters to send?
How did it go? Did you meet the Carpus merchant? What did he really say that? How dare he? My reputation isn't important right now. I must report this to the Majesty and make it right. Give me a moment to read the memorandum. I'm sorry for the error. I'm glad it was resolved before it blew up in my face. Thank you. This is why I think you're a worthy rival. Please share the news with the Guildmaster, Wanzus, and Kepler. This is your accomplishment. It's only right that you deliver the news to them in person, don't you agree? Oh, so we're going to come on side now. I wonder if this is a second awakening quest since it's that long. So it's solved, right? Finally, Butler and will be able to rest. He hasn't been able to sleep at all. I'd like to thank you on behalf of the Wavestrand traders all other merchants in Lutera. A guest arrived a few days ago. An old lady calling herself Thunder who came to see Kepler. She's waiting for you. Things not, do you know her? Not kinda do. I think it's from Udia. Kepler told me what happened. It must have been tough for you. By the way, I'm glad I decided to follow my student. She has said she was going to Litara. I was hoping to see you and her. Here. You are. What's that you have there? Oh, such a mysterious light.
Adventurer,
I'm so grateful I get to accompany you on your journey to find the Arks. I'm not as optimistic as you that we'll find them.
I think it has something to do with your friend. Let me see. I wonder if this is something he left behind. Luckily, I know a spell to find out from Shah. No. Yes, I see. Shadowy Tower. And the book lies discarded there. The holy book that your friend used to carry with him. I think it's surrounded by a strange light. No strange energy. I see a dreadful island filled with monsters and demons. There's a crow that never sleeps, flying above the beach there. Lastly, I'm seeing this place is indescribable, dazzling and endless. The mysterious sparrow is interfering with my spell. You'll have to figure out the rest of the puzzle on your own. It's going to be a dangerous journey, so let's go over again before we know. There's a shadowy tower and an abandoned Bible and a sleepless crow hovering around the demonic island. I'm sorry about such vague clues, but I hope they'll be helpful. I've heard everything you've received the Heaven's revelation. I'll help you in any way I can. I think I know the first island that the Master saw in a vision. An adventurer we met while crossing the desert told us about a time you passed the Shadow Island in the Sea of Genna. It has a tall dark tower standing on it, and he said the tower looked as if it had grown taller every time he came across it. He bought a few books. He wrote, I can loan you the book about the island. It's gonna be a couple minutes before we get there. Yeah, this is the Awakening quest. But it's quite long. Seems to be all that armor. But it's still good to do this quest on alts because it gives you the tier 1 mats to upgrade the gear. If it's available for them. What do you mean you're looking for an abandoned holy book? If there was one, we would have recovered it already. No servant of Regulus would let the holy book be left behind in a place like this. There was one mercenary bragging about the abandoned holy book he found, but no one has ever heard of him ever since he went inside the tower. If such a book really existed, it's probably inside the stomach of a monster that swallowed him. Play the Song of Reminiscence.
Where have you taken me?
You know it as the Shade Spire. Its real name, the Pillar of Petrania.
Petrania? The Dark Star.
Very good. The world created by Zosma, the god of chaos, currently ruled by Master Kazaros. Once the Pillar of Petrania takes root in Arcasia, it will create a dimensional bridge. Arcasia and Petrania will finally become one.
Regulus would never let that happen.
Regulus? That so-called god you all still worship? I keep forgetting you were a brainwashed priest. Poor confused Elaine. Where was that great god of yours? 500 years ago when you needed him? Where is he now? How much longer are you going to wait for a god who isn't there? Once the red moon rises, none of this will matter. Then, my plan will finally be complete.
Are you alright? You were staring at the wall for quite some time. Is the energy of the tower affecting you? Oh, do you have something to ask me? Do you know about the Tower of Demons? The Tower of Demons? Are you talking about that tower? If you head to the Sea of Procyon, there is an island filled with ominous air. Countless brothers have been murdered there. If there's hell, it is probably that place. So we're off to Carmon's Lair. But before we go over there, we're gonna repair our ship first. By the looks of it, there's about 3 Makoko seeds here. Use so much ship durability on this. Now our time to continue on our journey. Doesn't seem to be much on the island. Sleepless or not, this is the only crow I can find on the island. There's something in its mouth. It may drop what it has in its mouth if it sees something more attractive. That was easy. So I need to play the Song of Reminiscence.
Where are we? Think of this as where the future's being born. Everything that's happened is a small part of the grand plan.
Then why did you bring me here? What are you scheming, demon?
Scheming. All I've done is open your eyes. The choice was yours all along, wasn't it? You're here of your own free will. You and I actually have a lot in common. We don't really belong to either side in this war. We're stuck somewhere in the middle. But I can feel it. The great, inexplicable power within you.
I have no such thing.
It will become clear soon. To you, and to this world. I greatly look forward to the future that power will lead us to.
Now, where do I have to go? So you need mining life skill so you can get all the Makagos here. Looks like a horse. You think he would see some mobs at it?
It's been a while since this visitor has come to this island. You must have a reason to come this far to see me.
I'm looking for an old friend. Your friend, I've been watching him for a long time. You walk the path of light, but the burden of chaos may be too much for him to bear. Connection between people once formed cannot be so easily severed. You can turn your back on him, of course, but if you truly want to find him, then please tell me how others remember him.
Sometimes desperation can make a miracle happen. Go to the place where you met Armin for the very first time. The end of everything is connected to their beginning. So, why don't you return to the very beginning and trace back his memories?
Let's say is there a shortcut? I might take a break there for the night. We'll continue sometime tomorrow.